So yeah, even though I make my own money and I'm a millionaire, I still expect the man to pay for everything. When we go out, I want to get him to pay to get my hair done, my clothes.
The feminist way.
Yeah, and ladies, just do not waste my time calling yourself a feminist if you've never worked as a sex worker. Just don't even.
So how are those two things related? Okay. I was going to mention sometimes there's sexual assault against guys.
Sorry, but that's just a non-issue. Because most violence happens against women, violence against men is just a non-issue.
Why?
Because reasons.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Republican Jesus, and...
Shush, woman! We are talking about women's rights, and that is something for the men to decide. And we should never listen to any of the opinions of feminists or whores, as they are, on anything at all, especially not on prostitution. And it is true that men can never be the victims of sexual assault because men are the only gender that enjoys sex, so they will obviously have enjoyed it. And any men that are raped in prison must obviously just be gay, or else they wouldn't have been raped by another man. Even more so, men should pay for everything in dates, in relationship, in life, because that is the way to make sure that women never have to earn their own money or have any independence or opinions on anything. Isn't that right, woman?
Sure.
Exactly.
Hello, I'm Goth Queen.
And I'm Mr. Red.
And we don't have much time, so I'm going to cut to the chase, okay? Now, this point I'm going to repeat because it is very important, particularly for the MRAs watching, as I think you lot get a bit confused. Now, patriarchy is designed by rich and powerful men for rich and powerful men. I'm going to repeat that again. Patriarchy is designed by rich and powerful men for rich and powerful men. So obviously, it doesn't benefit women. It's not going to benefit poor men either.
And it's not going to benefit men that are victims of sexual assault or other circumstances that mean they're no longer valuable to the patriarchy.
And that's summed up very well in the Grace Tame quote, men are not the enemy, abuse is the enemy. And in my humble opinion, that does include abuse of power. Grace Tame and Brittany Higgins, they're doing amazing work in the field of, feminism and fighting for women's rights these days. And I do wish that was reflected online in, say, feminist forums, for example, that we had little mini Grace Tames and Brittany Higgins in there. No. Going onto feminist forums online was what made me realise for the first time why feminism has a bit of a bad rap these days. Basically what I found in there was women who... I'll imitate them for you. So anyway, I go onto sugardaddy.com and I'm looking for a man who's earning a 6-figure salary because he's going to objectify me for my body, so I'm going to objectify him for his wallet. Cha-ching! I'm a feminist! No, honey, no. If you actually knew your history, that concept is actually pre-feminist. It's not feminist at all, it's not new. It would belong in ancient Rome, it's that old. Essentially going on sugardaddy.com does not make you a feminist. What feminists actually fought for was, equal opportunity to work, equal pay.
And equal representation, opportunity and responsibilities in all elements of life.
Yeah, rights and responsibilities. And this is something that you just don't see in feminist forums online, is the discussion of that nuance, that there is rights and responsibilities. Nuance is something that seems to be lost in online forums in general. I think that pretty much, sums up the time that we have. So, I'll just end with the Grace Tame quote again. Men are not the enemy, abuse is the enemy. And in my humble opinion, that includes abuse of power.
So thanks for watching.
And we've got a lovely little, what would you call this, cameo? from our gorgeous middle-aged lady here, Gingey. I don't think she's been on the 5-minute update enough, and she's correcting that today.